Well, welcome to my home, and this is the front door and the entryway, or some call it the foyer, where we come into the home. Usually guests come through the main door or the main entrance. Welcome to my living room. This is one of my favorite rooms in the house. And one of the reasons is because of this, my fireplace. In the winter months, my husband will make fires almost every day. And I thought it would be helpful to teach you some of the names of the fireplace tools. In fact, I didn't even know some of them. So let's get started. This is called the hearth. And the hearth is an area where people often like to sit and warm themselves by the fire. So this is the hearth. Now this, our first tool, is a hearth broom. You can use it to sweep things up. Now on the fireplace, there is something called a damper, and you have to make sure that the damper is open so that smoke doesn't fill your home. So this is a lighter, something useful for lighting the fire. Or we also use long matches. Now this is an ash bucket. This is what you would use to clean out the fireplace, clean out the ashes, and put them in the ash bucket. This is called a spade. This, woo, looks scary. This is a log grabber. Now these are called logs. This is, no, not something you use to hit your husband or your wife when you're mad at them, but this is called a poker. And we use this to poke the logs and remind them that their job is to burn. So this is a poker. This is my favorite. This blows air into the fire and helps to invigorate the fire. And this is called a bellows. And this is called a log holder or a log rack. And later, when we go outside on my porch, I will show you where my husband keeps all of his wood or logs. And this is called a mantle. And there are many types of mantles. They are mostly decorative, and ours came from an old barn. So this is another spot in my living room that I love. This is my big chair, or oversized chair. This is called an ottoman, and these are pillows or decorative pillows, houseplant, and lamp. So this is a couch or a sectional couch. We have more pillows, and then you'll notice pictures on the walls and other decor, home decor. Decor is simply the things that we put up on the walls or on our shelves that make our houses feel like home. So welcome to my kitchen. أهلا مطبخي. And I wanted to point out that kind of in my kitchen I have my computer. So this is a computer. And then of course, the sink. This is a faucet. I know in many places it's called a tap, but here in the United States, it's more common to call this a faucet. This is hand soap, just for washing your hands. Hand soap. Dish soap for washing the dishes. And this is a sponge. By the way, I am in my kitchen. And it's here that we cook food, we clean our dishes, and some people say the kitchen is the heart of the home. So here we have a dishwasher. And the soap goes in here, and we must take care to use dishwasher soap and not dish soap. If you use dish soap, you will have big problems, many bubbles. This is one of my favorite appliances in the kitchen. It's called a food processor. And it's used to chop food, puree food, you can make sauces. And this is a toaster. So this is a refrigerator, and that's a long word. Many people say fridge for short. The bottom is the freezer. So this is where we keep things that need to remain frozen. This is a stove or stovetop, and we have a gas stove. Some people have an electric stove or stovetop. We love gas. So this is a gas stove. And our oven is here. And the oven is where we bake cakes, bake meat, roast meat. And then above the oven is the microwave oven. مرحبا شو اسمك؟ اسمي oven mitt. شرفنا oven mitt. So these are oven mitts. This is a mixer. Well, welcome to my bedroom. This is typically called a master bedroom. Now here in the bedroom, we have different items. We have a dresser, and we have a mirror. And then this, of course, is the bed, pillows. And this is called a headboard. That is a plant stand. And next to that is a trunk. And we use trunks for storage. This is my dresser and another mirror. And this on the floor is a rug or an area rug. Usually a smaller rug that doesn't cover the entire floor is called an area rug. Well, this is a very important room in the house. This is the bathroom, but in my home, this is the master bathroom, and this is a separate room. So I guess you could call it the toilet room. This is a toilet, and we have toilet paper. So this is our tub And this particular tub is called a clawfoot tub because of the feet that on some tubs look like claws. So this is called a clawfoot tub. So this is our shower. And this is a sink. And this style of sink is called a pedestal sink because of the pedestal-like feature at the bottom. This is a medicine cabinet, where we keep things like medicine or things for our skin, typically things for our bodies. Welcome to my office. So in my office, I have a day bed. This is called a day bed. I think because you can sit on it and treat it like a couch, but you can also sleep on it. And this day bed has a trundle. So this pulls out and there is a second bed underneath the day bed. This is an old tool bench or a work table that has been in our family for a long time, and I use it as a desk. And then there is another trunk, a small trunk that I use for storage, for blankets. And then we have some smaller office items, a clock, tape, glasses. Here in the United States, we call these cheaters because you don't need a prescription for them. You can just go to your local drugstore and buy them, and they help you to see a little bit better. Pen and notepad. This says, "Oh, what fun." Are you having fun? I'm having fun. So this bathroom, because it's in between two rooms or two bedrooms, is called in the United States a Jack and Jill bathroom. Maybe because Jack is in this room and Jill is in that room. So it's a bathroom for Jack and Jill. So welcome to our spare bedroom or guest bedroom. This is a room, if it's not currently occupied by a family member or a guest, then it would be considered a spare bedroom, an extra bedroom, or a guest room. In this room, there are a couple of things I would like to point out. These are called shelves or decorative shelves. And on the ceiling, this is called a ceiling fan. A ceiling fan. Well, welcome to my dining room. A dining room is typically a room set aside off of the kitchen where people dine or eat. Sometimes people spend time playing games at the dining room table, but typically a dining room is where we dine or eat. Now, in my dining room, I have a couple of pieces of furniture with unusual names. This is called a hutch. My husband refinished this. It's quite old and I really love it. And a hutch is a place where you can store things. So inside my hutch, I have different items that I store. So this is our dining room table, and this is an old piece of furniture that my husband had refinished. He had the chairs and the table sanded and stained, And what I like about this old table is that it has leaves. Leaves are these sections, and these leaves can be removed so that the table is smaller, or the leaves can be added to the table to make the table larger. So this is another piece of furniture in my dining room that I love, and it's old, and it's called an armoire. An armoire, maybe that's French, but we call it that in American English. And this is where we store things, maybe coats. I store my plates and dishes. And then this is a coat rack. Maybe I should be storing the coats in my armoire, but we use a coat rack. Well, thank you so much for joining me today in Module 3.